Hey there, this is Ian, and this video is going to cover the requirements to teach English in Korea. Okay, I've taught English in Korea as well as China and Taiwan, and I'm going to let you know I spent about 3.5 years teaching in Korea, and I'm going to list the requirements first, and then I'm going to go back into detail a little bit. Okay, number one, the first thing you need to teach in Korea is a degree. You need a 4-year degree from a university that's from an English-speaking country. Okay? Now, if you don't have a 4-year degree, there is a program that accepts a 2-year degree. It's called a TEFL program, so you can look into that. But other than that, everywhere else is going to require a 4-year degree to teach legally in Korea. Okay? Number two, you need to be a native English speaker. You need to be from Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, Scotland, Canada, England, or the USA. I think I covered them all. So that's that. You need that. You need those two things for your visa to get a legal E2 visa. Okay. Criminal background check. So yeah, I'll put a link to a video there where you can learn how to do that. You're gonna need that. It takes time to do. A lot of the paperwork for Korea takes time. So yeah, it's going to take you 2 months probably to get all your stuff together once you start. Okay? Could take longer. So start now. And you're going to need, for anybody to take you serious, you're going to need to have all that stuff together. So if you don't have these things together, then you contact schools or recruiters and asking about jobs, they're going to blow you off. Okay? They're looking for teachers that are ready now. All right? So, criminal background check takes time. Start now. You need an FBI check. Again, see the links above or below. The next thing you need is an apostille diploma. So your diploma from university, you need to get an apostille on it. It's a process. It also takes time. See the link up above or below. I made a video on that. Health check. Now this is something you don't really have to do now. This is something that's usually done in Korea. Okay, so, but you need to have, you need to be in good health. If you have infectious diseases or something like that, you're not going to get in. If you have something like HIV, you're not going to get in. Passport photos, pretty simple. You need to get some small passport photos. I would get 10. You need these for visas and whatnot, and you're going to need to do it. 10 is more than enough. If it's just one time you're getting one visa for a year, then you don't need that many. But sometimes, if you end up changing jobs or end up staying more than a year, you're going to have to do this again. So it's recommended to get 10. Next one, passport with a year on it. Now, it's not fun. When I was teaching in Taiwan, my passport ran out, expired, and I had to get a new one, and I had to go to the embassy, and it was a wicked big hassle. And I recommend that you have a year. I think technically you only need 6 months to get in the country, but I would have at least a year remaining on your passport. Now the next thing is not necessarily required. It's going to depend on the school that you teach in, and that's a TEFL certification. Okay? Some schools will prefer it or require it. It's going to depend on the school. Now I'm on that topic. I'll go in a little deeper. If you want to teach with the EPIK program, the EPIK program recommends it. Now, there's different places to teach in Korea. In Busan, the EPIK program recommends an in-class course for that. And outside of Busan, other cities, Seoul or Daejeon or Changwon, Daegu, all these places, online course is usually fine. People can put some links to my site or to Reddit. You can hear people saying they had an online course and they got it fine, but not in Busan. Okay. So 9, you need to teach in the EPIK program. You need transcripts from your university, so you should contact your registrar to get those. 2 sets of those. And used to be that you need transcripts for Hagwons too, but that was quite a while ago. Now it's just for public schools, including EPIK. Now other things, experience. Let's go talk about the EPIK program here for a bit, because that's popular. EPIK program, you're gonna need the same basic things I said. To get a legal visa, you need the degree, 4-year degree, and you need to be a native speaker. Those are to get your visa. Now, there's preferences. They have preferences, of course, for teachers who have experience. Any school's going to be like that. But EPIK 2 and preference for teachers with experience or related degrees, like if you have, I don't know, an English literature degree, or if you have a master's degree, or if you have a teaching license, they prefer that, and you can actually get a bump in your pay if you have one of those, or a TEFL certification. Okay, that's for the EPIK program. Now, outside of the EPIK program, again, it's like schools will prefer experience. So if you have experience teaching English, you should put that on the top of your resume, and you're gonna have better luck. Even better luck if you have experience in Korea. Most countries are like that. They really like to see experience in the country. And that kind of shows they kind of use the culture. You know, you're more trustworthy. You're less likely to flake out and do a midnight run and run away from Korea. Okay. So other schools too, they could prefer all those same things: a master's degree, or a TEFL certification, or a teaching license. It really depends on the school. It's really case by case scenario. Like Hagwons, where most of the jobs probably are, it's a case by case scenario. Usually you can get in with the minimum requirements though into a Hagwon. Again, it depends on the school. Okay, the minimum requirements were a degree and to be a native speaker, and then you need the background check, you need the apostille diploma, and all those other things that I just said. Okay, so I think that sums it up. If you have any questions about the requirements to teach in Korea, you can let me know. Thank you very much.